Hi there and welcome to the UkeStuff channel. Today we're going to do a tutorial for the play-along videos of Stuck With You by Ariana Grande featuring Justin Bieber. Before we begin, I wanted to let you know that you can jump ahead using the timestamps below to go to a part of the video that matters to you. I will be trying to use YouTube's new feature to encode those jump spots on the timeline of the video. Now with these videos, I start off by talking about chords for GCEA ukulele, then I talk about chords for DGBE, which would be baritone ukulele, and then I talk about strumming that you might want to use in the video. I also want to let you know that you can find what I call the chord chart, or a lot of people call tabs, for this song in the way that I present it at ukestuff.com. Let's take a look at the chords you need for GCEA ukulele. I'll be using my Enya Smart ukulele, and it will tell us which chords we should play as well. The first chord is the G chord. The next chord is the B minor chord. Bar chord. So again, some tricks with the bar chord is make sure you're holding your ukulele securely with your right hand. Pull against the fretboard with your single finger. Be near the middle fret. Think about pressure on that side of the fret rather than this side of the fretboard. And then just lean over with your other finger and play. I usually play with my third finger, but that's the B minor chord. The next chord is the C chord, right there. The next chord is the E minor chord. I call it the waterfall chord, 1, 2, 3. Next, let's take a look at the D chord. There are a number of ways to play it. I usually put my first finger at the top of the third string, second fret, and the other two fingers around it, making a tiny like G7 chord. A lot of the methods will show you to use fingers 1, 2, and 3 on strings 4, 3, and 2 all in a bunch. May not work well for you with big hands. You can also try to cover two strings with one finger and then the third string with another. And then if you really want to challenge, you can try to play it with one finger, bending it, generally the third finger, like a bar chord, covering strings 4, 3, and 2, but leaving the space open for the first string. Like that. Those are the 4 ways that you can play D. Then we have the B7 chord, very similar to the E minor chord. It's just up one set of strings. So string 2, second fret, and then the other ones build right on top of it. And then finally we have the C minor chord. It'll be a partial bar chord. You don't have to play the last string, covering strings 1, 2, and 3 at the third fret. And those are the chords you need for GCEA, concert, soprano, or tenor ukulele. For baritone ukulele, I will be playing my mainland baritone, cedar top and rosewood back and sides. The first chord you'll need is the G chord. The next chord you'll need is the B minor chord. Here's how I play it. I put my first finger on the first string, second fret, second finger on the second string, third fret, third finger on the fourth string, fourth fret, and then my pinky on the third string, fourth fret. That's your B minor chord. Next you have the C chord. Then you have the E minor chord. Then the D chord. The B7 chord. I love that chord. First finger goes on the fourth string, first fret. Second finger on the third string, second fret. Third finger on the first string, second fret. And then finally a C minor chord. Leave that first finger on the fourth string, first fret. Second finger goes on the second string, first fret. Pinky goes on the first string, third fret. And that's your C minor chord. And those are the chords you need for DGBE baritone ukulele. All right, let's talk about strumming on this song. Now, really, I only hear 2 things happening. We'll break it down for you. So I'm just going to leave the standard chord progression up there for you, but you're going from G to B minor to C to E minor to D. G, B minor, and C all get a 4-beat pattern, and then E minor and D each get 2 beats. So what I'm hearing, just to replicate on an ukulele, because you can't totally replicate what you're hearing in the song, is this. Down, down, up, down, down. That'd be your G. Then you move to B minor. Down, down, up, down, down. Then to your C. Down, down, up, down, down. Then you get E minor, down, down, up, D, down, up. So let's do that sequence again. It's going to be down, down, up, down, down, change, down, down, up, down, down. See? Down, down, up, down. E minor, down, down, up, D, down, up. And that's your whole sequence. So then I would add two more things to that standard pattern. First of all, I like to play the first down strum with my thumb and get that kind of pulled out chord versus this. I like to kind of pull it out. And then I also like to hit the last down strum with all four fingers for some extra emphasis to kind of match what you hear in the recording. So let's try that. 1, 2, thumb strum, go. Down, down, up, down, hit all four. Thumb strum, all four. Thumb strum. And then it's just going to be thumb strum, down, up, thumb strum, down, up. And that's what I would do. That's the kind of fun I would have with it. So it's kind of a nice progression. The other little trick I want to show you is that there is another way to play that first G chord if you don't want to quickly try to change to that B minor. You can also start it off by playing the G chord like an F chord, but with a bar chord. So on the second fret, bar it just like you would with the B minor. In fact, you're going to be kneading that second finger there in a second anyway. But you take your, what would be your second finger, and put on the second string, third fret. Take away one finger. Then unfortunately I have to kind of switch to C. And that kind of gets you through that whole sequence. So again, the trick is play your B minor chord, add one finger to it, make a G, B minor, C, E minor, D. And that'll get you through that. And again, that's a trick that only works on GCEA ukulele. Now there is one other fun place I want to talk about, and that's where you're going to have 4 repeated hits in a row, and then I like to mute the strings completely with my hand. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're back to the whole. Just like the E minor to D before is now just 2 D chords. And that's really the only other thing that you have in the whole song. So I hope you enjoy Stuck With You by Ariana Grande featuring Justin Bieber. Thanks for watching the tutorial, and I will be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.